Welcome to this short and simple flow to de-stress, to relax your body. So we're going to go ahead and get started in a child's pose. So I'd like you to come on your hands and knees, have your big toes together, your knees wide apart. Just reach the arms forward as you allow the forehead to rest down onto the mat. I'd like you to really soften your whole body. Let the hips sink down towards the heels. Every exhale, can you just soften down a little bit more? And do one more of those. Big inhale. Exhale, just softening it down. And we're slowly going to walk the hands in. And I'd like you to bring your knees so that they're hip width distance apart and everything's nicely stacked. The hips above the knees, the shoulders above the wrists. Just doing a few rounds of cat-cow here. We're going to take a nice big inhale to drop the belly and look up. Now as you exhale, press the mat away, tucking in the chin and the tailbone. Inhale to look up. And as you exhale, press the mat away. Let's do one more nice big inhale. And exhale to round through your spine. We're going to meet back in a tabletop position. And I'd like you to go ahead and tuck the toes and have a look at your fingers. You want to make sure they're really nice and spread. Now press the palms into the mat to shift the hips up and back. Put a really big bend through the knees here. And you're going to start to pedal out through your legs. So send one heel down towards the mat and then the other. Taking your time here, just moving how it feels good. Let's go ahead and send both heels down towards the mat. Take a nice big inhale all the way up into the toes. Exhale, heels come down. And again, big inhale into the toes. Exhale, heels come down. We're going to do one more nice big inhale. Exhale, heels come down. Put a big bend through the knees, and I want you to slowly walk the hands to meet your feet at the back of the mat. But really keep your knees still nice and bent. Put a nice big bend here as you very slowly, notch by notch, curl yourself all the way up until you're standing. Let your head be the last part to come up. As soon as your head is up, big inhale, let's float the arms up. Now as you exhale, draw the hands down, but send your hands behind you so you can interlace your fingers. Now inhale to reach the knuckles back. So see how bent my knees are. Keep the knees bent. As you exhale, the chest comes towards the tops of the thighs. Send those arms up and overhead. Good, keep the fingers interlaced. Big inhale to look up. Exhale, dive it forward once again. Very, very nice. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release the hands onto the mat. We're just going to crawl ourselves back into this down dog, taking your time to get there. And once you're there, go ahead and take a big inhale to float the right leg up nice and high. I'd like you to bend the knee to open up the hip. Good, we're going to square off the hips. Bring the right knee in towards the nose. Look towards your hands. We're going to drop the right foot on the outside of the right hand. So go ahead and bring the right foot all the way towards the right side of the mat. And go ahead and shimmy the back ankle even further away. And I'd like you to ease the back knee down onto the mat. So bring all the weight onto the left hand and push that right knee away. As you do this, really sink nice and low through the hips. Maybe adding a little sway here from side to side. This might feel really nice for you, or if you want to come a little bit deeper, you might like to drop down onto your forearms. Whatever feels right. So really listen to your body. Do what feels good for you. Very good. We're going to come back up onto our hands. I'd like you to press the right knee away once again. Reach the right hand behind you. And only if it feels good for you, you can stay pushing the knee away. But you can see if you can bend the back foot and catch the foot in your hand. if you can do that, I'd like you to press a foot into your hand and let that open up your chest. For that nice big release. And let's release the foot. So we're going to heel toe that right foot back to center. Plant both hands, tuck the back toes. And meet back in this down dog. And go ahead and pedal out through the legs here. And maybe shake your head a little bit from side to side, just releasing any tension. When you're ready, nice big inhale, we're going to float the left leg up nice and high. Go ahead and bend the knee to open up the hip. So think about bringing that left hip bone up towards the sky. Good, let's square off the hips and bring that left foot on the outside of the left hand. So all the way over towards the left side of the mat. And go ahead and shimmy that back ankle further away. And ease the back knee down onto the mat. We'll bring all the weight onto the right hand as you push that left knee away. Maybe adding a little sway here from side to side. So this might be enough, or you might like to drop it down onto your forearms. Only if this feels good for you. Just a couple of breaths here. Just let your whole body soften down. Opening up your hips. Good. We're going to meet back on our hands. Bring all the way back on your right hand and push the left knee away. So stay here if this is enough. Or you might like to bring that back foot, bend the back foot, catch the foot in your hand, open it up. So you're really pressing the foot. Release the foot. Heel toe that left foot back to center, tucking in the back toes. We're going to go ahead and step it straight back into our down dog. Just go ahead and add a little sway here from side to side if that feels nice. Maybe sway your head a little bit from side to side. Very nice. And from here, we're just going to drop down onto our knees. Bend the back feet so you're coming into a seated position. And I'd like you to bring your right leg straight and bend your left knee so the sole of the left foot is alongside the right leg. Maybe moving any fleshy bits out of the way from behind you so you're sitting really nice and tall. When you're ready, big inhale, we're going to float the arms up. And as you exhale, fold over that right leg. Doesn't matter where your hands go. They don't need to catch your foot. They can be on your shin or up higher on your leg. But wherever they are, keep them there for a moment. Take a big inhale to look up. And exhale, can you forward fold even? Just letting the whole of your back leg soften down. Just relax it down for a couple of breaths. And we're going to bring the hands back onto the mat. Come all the way up. We're going to come into a full body opening. Stay where you are. I'm just turning to show you. I'd like you to bring your left hand behind you. Float your right arm up. Now press into your left hand as you reach the right arm straight up. So you're reaching through those fingertips, point through the right toes. Feel your whole body opening up. And as you exhale, take it all the way back down. Really nice. Let's take that over the other side. Your left leg comes straight. We're going to bend the right knee. Maybe moving any fleshy bits out of the way so you're sitting nice and tall. Big inhale, let's float the arms up. And as you exhale, bend over your left foot. Remembering you don't need to catch your foot, just wherever your hands are, just leave them there for a moment. Inhale to lengthen the spine, so you want a really nice flat back. And as you exhale, can you forward fold over that left leg just a little bit more. Let's stay here for a few big, deep breaths. Not pushing or forcing, just softening down with every exhale. And we'll slowly bring ourselves all the way up. Let's bring the right hand behind us, float that left arm up. Press into your right hand, hips come up and overhead, reaching through those left fingertips, pointing through those left toes. Beautiful, whole body opening. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, bring it all the way back down. Well done. We're going to straighten both legs. Just give everything a nice little shake here. Have a look behind you. Just make sure there's enough room to lie down. We're going to bend the knees, float the arms up, and very slowly here, just roll yourself all the way down, keeping the knees bent. So bring the feet in, and we're going to bring the right ankle up. So really flex the right ankle and push that right knee away. So this might be enough for you. You might like to bring the left thigh in towards the chest, so reach your arms through, interlacing your fingers behind the left thigh. Maybe just adding a little sway here from side to side if that feels nice. If you want to come a little bit deeper, you can also reach around and wrap your hands around your left shin. Good. Let's take a big inhale. We're just going to squeeze the left knee in a little bit closer. Exhale to release. One more nice big inhale, squeezing the knee in. Exhale, we'll release that left foot down onto the mat and float the left leg up. So hands come behind the leg. And I'd like you again just to soften the leg, relax the leg. You might like to add a little sway. So my left knee is still bent, but if you want to come a little bit deeper, you can go ahead and straighten that left knee. Add a little sway here from side to side, if that feels good. Very nice. Let's come into a twist. So let's bend the right knee. And everyone just go ahead and lengthen that left leg down onto the mat. So we'll take the left hand on the outside of the bent knee. Draw the knee over towards the left as the right arm comes straight out on the mat. It's a really nice big twist. You might like to turn your gaze over towards the right. We're going to inhale it to center. Drop the right foot down onto the mat. We're going to take the left ankle across the right knee. Flex the left foot and push that left knee away. This might be enough. Or you might like to draw the right thigh in towards the chest. Maybe interlacing your fingers behind the thigh or maybe in front of that right shin. It might feel nice. Just add a little sway from side to side. We're going to keep the fingers where they are. Take a big inhale to squeeze the thigh in. Exhale to release. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale, squeeze the knee in. Exhale, release the right foot down onto the mat. We're going to float the left leg up. Hands come behind the leg and just very gently draw the leg in towards you, maybe adding a little sway here from side to side. Remember, you can straighten that right leg if you want to come just a little bit deeper. Just another breath here. And then we'll come straight into a little twist. So let's bend the left knee. Go ahead and straighten that right leg. The right hand comes on the outside of the bent knee and draw the knee over towards the right. As your left arm comes straight out on the mat. Maybe even turning your gaze over towards the left. So think about keeping your left shoulder down, twisting from the navel. And we're going to inhale it to center. Draw both knees in. Give yourself a really nice big squeeze. Good. Then go ahead and reach out through your fingers and your toes. Give yourself a big old stretch. And as you exhale, we're going to bring our hands by our side, our arms by our sides, palms facing up. And just let your feet flop to the sides here. And allow your eyes to blink closed. Just allowing yourself to completely relax. Feeling the whole of your back body resting on the mat. With every exhale, just allowing yourself to relax deeper and deeper. you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.